never contributed anything outside of playing some fucking video games.
Okay.
A guy plays video games.
You're out of line.
Twitch,
You're way out of line. You're way out of line. You're way out of line. Gavin.
He's contributed. Do something. Do something besides letting people fuck your wife. Do something. The more we accomplish, the more you fucking inconsequential cunts trivialize our accomplishments.
Right,
the less you accomplish,
I didn't respond.
You trivialize other people's accomplishments.
Hold on, excuse me.
Do something. You're literally on your ass for a living. Get up.
We do have to go ahead.
That their valid point is bullshit.
Okay.
So you can't be sarcastic, which you said you were incapable of.
Okay.
You can't be sarcastic.
I'm not
and
being.
patronize someone
When I laugh at you, that's not sarcasm.
So
it's
what
genuine
we're discussing
humor
here,
on my side.
shithead,
Okay,
is Joe Rogan's information. Let's assume that he's having these people on his show that say the vaccine is bullshit, don't get it, right?
Well, I have to mute you for a second because you're giving like pro-rape advice on my stream, okay? So give me 1 second, okay? So if you are in a sexual circumstance with somebody and you feel like they're pushing your boundaries, you absolutely should speak up. I don't know why there are men on the internet. I'm muting you. Hold on, sorry. Okay. I don't know why there are men on the internet that spread this idea that if you're a woman and a guy says to push a boundary, you just have to shut up and get raped. That is absolutely not true. The vast majority of people that are pushing boundaries like that will usually fuck off if you tell them, hey, stop. Now, there are certain circumstances if a guy pulls out a knife or does some crazy shit, then of course you have to fucking, like make a decision. Okay, well, fuck, am I about to die? Which I can understand. The vast majority of the time, you should absolutely speak up. This idea that you need to freeze every fucking time a guy tries to do something, there are a lot of rapists that are hoping you'll do that. This guy is giving really good advice to rape women, okay? There are guys that want you to freeze up. That if I try to push this woman's boundary, maybe she won't say anything. Maybe she'll be not confrontational. Maybe she'll feel really awkward. And maybe I can fuck her in the ass. Maybe I can slip the condom off. Maybe I can do this thing or whatever she wants. These two things are not even remotely close to each other. Outing somebody else as being somebody that has engaged in inappropriate sexual behavior in the past and is a public figure, and you want to bring like a public attention to that, is not just posting anonymous random shit on Twitter. Actually, in fact, and I'll admit, I do change my position on things sometimes, but I think this is probably something I've been consistent on because I know I've said this before. If something is bored, you can go back and find it. I'm pretty sure I've said in the past, it's really annoying when people come out and they type like Me Too's, but they don't name the person that did it. It's like, wait, why the fuck were you even saying anything? Like, people that will come out and type like a thing where it's like, oh, this guy did this to me and blah, 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 but I'm not going to say who it was. Like, okay, well, wait, what's the point? I guess as a public figure, maybe you can argue that it's to raise awareness about these types of things. But if you're not a public figure and you're just out telling like, oh, like I was raped, I was so trans, like why do you think this is like an appropriate thing to just like share publicly? Like, I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish in doing this. It just seems like
sorry. Hold on.
I'm not an adult. I'm a League of Legends player, to be clear. But
I gotta get Spectre.
Oh, cool. She had sex way earlier. Thanks, Mooten. You just fuck me all day, dude. God, I love the way you fuck me, Mooten. Moot, I love the way you fuck me and suck me. God, you just suck the fun right out of all of my games, Moot. I like how you waited to steal it. Ah, yeah.
Why don't you guys kill her?
Suck me and fuck me, Moot. Yes, that's what I want. I want to be sucked and fucked. Yes. Oh. That's what I want, Mooten. Thank you.
You're not telling them to just have thick skin. You're telling them to not talk back at all.
No, I'm telling them, you post, say what you want to say, understand the realistic expectations of what that platform is and what is going to happen.
And if a woman is going to say,
how does anyone develop thick skin if they don't have realistic expectations of their actions?
It's just
right. But if a woman says that's misogynist, deal with it.
Sorry, Stabby. I lost.
Can I go?
I didn't hear it. No, Stabby. Stabby, come on, please.
I was just saying, if you're going to say that and you're going to say get a thicker skin, that's 100% fine. But if a woman says, look at all of these misogynists who are behaving this way to me, you can't get offended by that. Thicker skin, I guess, Cheery.
What do you mean? I'm not upset by anything that's happened on Twitter.
Okay, but you're acting as though they are. So here's
the thing, or do you think it's just
Destiny,
like a meme or what?
Can I just call you Steve? Destiny is the gayest fucking name I've ever come across.
I typically go by Steven, but I know how much of it.
Where did you come out with Destiny? Did you go to strip clubs in the South too much?
Absolutely. That you're getting a lot of mileage out of the Louisiana joke.
Are you our destiny? What does destiny mean?
It's your destiny to be incredibly frustrated by debating me when you can't see me on the screen. That your destiny
it's like
is to do
devotion
math,
or like,
you know, originally
Shaniqua.
I was going to be the Count Dracula guy from the Sesame Street because I love numbers and multiplication.
That's funny,
much.
at least.
So, yeah.
Be Count Chocula. That's hilarious.
But I started gaming back in like 2010 and 2011, and you know the gay acceptance wasn't as high, so I thought Destiny would be a little bit better than a questionably.
Gays don't even call themselves Destiny. Yeah. It's like
okay.
It's a stripper who's been abused her whole life.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
so do you think that
So I'm telling you that every person that you talk to, every person, they make sure you're okay, and then they ask you what happened, what'd you do? And yeah, people are gonna hug box the fuck out of you because you had something terrible happen. But and it does matter the way you say stuff like this. I know I'm crying, that's fine, right? Because this sort of shit is really difficult, and most people don't know how they're gonna react. And every fucking dipshit, fake, sexless gigachad in chat who says, oh, I'll just stop it when it happens to me. I want to meet you in a corner and you tell me to stop after I have you a bloody mess on the fucking ground. Let's use your thing.
You can have the American dream. When Republicans talk, it feels so much more empowering to the individual. When left-leaning people talk, it feels very defeating. Like, I need like the government to give me money, otherwise I'm worthless. I need UBI. I need all sorts of welfare. I need food stamps. I need all this shit. I'm not saying that there has to be like a there doesn't have to be like a huge policy change from the Democrats, from the left, but there needs to be like a rhetoric change. We can't demonize wealthy people or hardworking people. We can't demonize people that want to work and make it. Like, we're just trying to like help people out. We're trying to empower people to do everything they can. Yeah.
And women.
Yes.
But the main issue is men. When you
No, it's not. The main issue is everybody. It takes two people to have sex.
It doesn't take two people to rape. Well,
it does. It absolutely does.
Shawan Baladin, it's all over.
You're a genius, dude.
Okay, the Han stuff was not funny because he was crying because of sexual something, okay? That sucks, okay? We shouldn't make fun of him for it, okay? The only reason why it was funny is because he has some... he's just an interesting character, okay? Han's been involved in some kind of funny memes, okay? When he was dying of the fucking coronavirus and doing that debate, okay? That was just a very, very interesting thing to watch, okay? I'm sorry if that makes me a bad person, but that clip was just something else, okay? And then he's got the thing where he's like crying and watching the anime or whatever. So it's just funny. He's like a reputation of being like very emotional out of nowhere. It is just interesting. Now, like, should we make fun of him for talking about a sexual assault or whatever and being his favorite? No, of course not. That's not good. But like, he just has a history of, please link that clip. Have you not seen this?
Thank you.
Okay, like, you know how you guys, you know how you ear lick? I saw this girl who streams literally 24 hours and she's doing nothing but licking. Does your tongue get sore or like your jaw get cramped up and stuff?
Like those guys are normally on a loop. Like something with Twitch it's in the ASMR community where they're on a loop. I don't do rerun. Yeah, I don't do reruns.
Oh my god, it's
looped videos. Yeah.
Dude, I watched for like half an hour just trying to wait and see if she responded to chat messages.
It's like on a loop.
When we're talking about it, but I'll just say again, like I said last night when I was over on Paradigm Shift show, he's defending the behavior because it's a behavior that he takes part in. It's really that simple. He just has a history, and the history of the people that I know that are affected, the history of the people that I've seen that have been, affected negatively. It's not like he just. I don't want to say I can confirm anything. I could just say that I just know a lot of girls that have had a lot of issues. Let's just.
What? You don't want to name, and there's not a single person that wants to come forward on the record to talk about the trail of victims and abuse that I've levied? Like, not a single. What even is this accusation? Who are all these girls? Like, I'm a much more prolific coomer in my modern days than I was like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 years ago. I don't even know how many girls I talked to back then. COVID-19 is not the same thing as saying the cause of death was COVID-19. There is not, again, if you look at the excess deaths,
was
if you look at the excess deaths in the United States, it's not like, oh my God, we have 200,000 COVID deaths, but only 20 lung cancer deaths this year. Wow, we must have gotten really good at dealing with smokers in society. And maybe those vape pens aren't as bad as all the other old people say they are. That's not what's happening. We're still seeing deaths all across.
How about we ask the question, Destiny? How old are all the girls here?
I'm 24. I just turned 24 like a month ago.
I'm 19. I turned 20 soon.
I'm 19. I turned 19 like a week and a half ago.
Nice.
I don't say my age, but I am above 21.
Jesus, you really... You really wandered through the high school yards for this one, huh, Cubot? You know how old I am, right? Do you think... Cubot, how do you think I am?
You're 33.
Okay, and you just... Okay, that's cool. I've always thought that I have a small dick. I think every single guy thinks they have a small dick. But like, one thing you have to understand is our perspectives on dicks are, as a guy, you're standing and you're looking down, and it's a really small thing that's really far away from you. And as a guy that's had a sexual experience with other guys, there are guys where I see pictures of them before we hook up, and their dick is sometimes like even an inch smaller than mine. And then when we go to hook up, and it's like right there in front of me, I'm like, holy shit, this thing is fucking huge. This is like way more than I thought it would be. And it's like literally just a perspective thing. Like, I think most guys in their head, I swear to God, I felt like this until I was like 28. When I thought of like my dick, I'm thinking like, my dick is probably like maybe a little bit wider than a finger, or maybe like 2 fingers. And that's like that's like what I thought I meant, even though it's like not even remotely mapping onto reality there. That's just like the thought, because your perspective is like so far away from it. Or with sex too, something that's really different is, the chances of you,
sure.
The chance ain't pushing people.
Babe, I want to take out the condom. I can't.
I believe that Swedes are like, all right, we made it to the top. Fuck me. And they start like playing Russian roulette, and they start like taking in, like the way that she married you is like alien. Like she's like, oh, good, easy prey. And she's eating you right now.
Okay.
The only way you can save this marriage, this relationship,
good chance,
is to
wait. Hold on, James. We're getting to the most important part.
Drawing the line and saying, no, I'm in control now, bitch.
Okay, can I ask you a serious question? So, right now, the rule in our relationship is she's only allowed to fuck, I think it's 4 guys a day.
I don't want to hear that.
What should I bring that down to? Gavin, what do I bring that down to? I need you to tell me. I can't hear that. I don't know how to run my life. I need you to tell me, okay? What should I bring the number down to?
I want to focus on the 2 things. 1,
2 guys a day, 2 a day.
Swedes are suicidal, just like Japanese.
Okay.
Just like every successful ethnic group, they start killing themselves.
Okay.
And then 2, she's a fucking Viking. She needs to be dominated. Don't be nice to her.
Did you go? Did you not go this morning? Moot?
I'm gonna go tonight.
Okay.
Alright, come on.
We're gonna go talk to Obama.
Oh my God.
Put it on this form, so I make sure that I've crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's.
Writing that somebody had COVID-19 is not the same thing as saying their cause of death was COVID-19. There is not, again, if you look at the excess deaths, if you look at the excess deaths in the United States, it's not like, oh my God, we have 200,000 COVID deaths, but only 20 lung cancer deaths this year. Wow, we must have gotten really good at dealing with smokers in society. And maybe those vape pens aren't as bad as all the other old people say they are. That's not what's happening. We're still seeing deaths all across society in relatively expected numbers, but there is a big excess. I was curious, like in that world, like how many people have the formal vocabulary to communicate that stuff, or if it's more like a feel thing, or people hear things out and then kind of move like that.
It can definitely be a struggle. I mean, there's definitely like examples of like where I'm on the FaceTime with like P. Diddy or something, and he's just like, make it more soulful, and I'm like, okay, I think I know what he means, but we're really just gonna have to kind of do this, and
trial and error.
And it sucks too, because like, you know, as I said, we're like spending money every time we track, because the string players they're not working on the assumption that they're going to like own a piece of the song. They just get paid for playing. So it's like, we just have to pay them every time they play. So if I want to try something else, and I don't like to demo it out with like MIDI, you know, instruments or whatever.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. So
it sounds like crap.
Biggest threat? Who's the biggest threat?
Okay, so who's the biggest threat? Okay.
Yeah.
Biggest threat, I would say Paris Rain, for sure.
Paris.
Yeah, and I think the least threat is Fan Fan.
Really?
Oh, so now you hate Asian
everybody's
people.
coming
Okay.
for me now.
So you hate bis, then you hate Asians.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Great.
Why would you assume she hates Asians when maybe she just hates Chinese people?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Obviously, like all of that is kind of like communicated. At the same time, he's saying something that is like outwardly like obvious and true or not true. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's a there's like an interesting usage of language there.
Like a retard.
Yeah, the people, when you're traumatizing on Twitter, the support you're getting is not healthy. It's not real. The hit of dopamine or euphoria you're getting when people are like supporting you is probably not healthy. It's not real. Those people aren't your friend. They don't know anything about you. That like, it's just not a healthy, it's just not a good environment to just like, to just start dumping stuff and then getting all sorts of like love and care and support or whatever because you like, like that's just not a healthy way to process any of those emotions. I don't know why anybody would think that's like a good, other than just like, it's always good when you say good things to people. It's just not a thing. I could be huge. I could be like a 6'8" black guy.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I'm not
with
into violence.
Massive muscle. Okay, well, because you threaten me.
I
might
fight
be
people
huge.
every day
Okay.
that are bigger and smaller than me.
Gotcha.
I'm not talking about
Equal
beating you up.
opportunity assault. I appreciate
but people laughing at people they're talking to.
Okay.
Is not acceptable here.
My bad. So we draw the line. It's after the Destiny stripper jokes, but before I laugh at you while you're talking to me. That's the
correct. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Naming yourself Destiny. That's like naming yourself It, or naming yourself fucking someone who already has a name, like Johnny Knoxville. I'm Stevie Knoxville. It's clearly embarrassing. It's begging for ridicule. But laughing at someone when they're making a valid point assumes that their valid point is bullshit.
Okay.
So you can't be sarcastic, which you said you were incapable of.
Okay.
You can't be sarcastic.
I'm not
and
being.
patronize someone
When I laugh
when they
at
have
you,
a
that's
valid
not
point.
sarcasm.
So
it's
what we're
genuine
discussing
humor on
here,
my side. Yeah.
shithead,
Okay, go ahead.
is.
How about this? How about you freestyle a poem? And if it's good, then you could stay.
Holy shit! The pressure.
The pressure. This is a lot of pressure.
I'll talk about Destiny and your love for him now.
Destiny. You are white.
To clarify to guys, it's a little bit simpler. Would indicate that anyone who speaks up about their experience with sexual assault is going to get bullied off of social media unless they did everything perfectly.
You can speak
to not
up about
get
your
sexually
experience as
assaulted.
long as you're not saying some real stupid fucking shit. Yeah.
What was the stupid shit initially?
What?
Like
the stupid shit initially was this happened 3 times and I felt too awkward to say anything, but here I am tweeting about it. That was the stupid shit.
Wait, I have another. She noticed it. She clarified later that she didn't even notice it while it was happening. It
Well, she should have put that in the original tweet. We would have avoided this whole conversation then, huh?
No, she said that before.
She didn't say that before.
That is the whole point.
Hold on, I feel like when she takes her situation, right, being stealthed 3 times, which is like she's the victim, she's not at fault for that, and then she ends it with "men do better." I feel like you guys find it to be irrational to communicate this even after it happens, okay? And if you do not, right, if that encounter was traumatizing, right, which I would understand if it's traumatizing. And I think that not being able to articulate that after.
That thing is a
is terrible when this happens to somebody. And I'm telling you that every person that you talk to, every person, they make sure you're okay, and then they ask you what happened, what'd you do? And yeah, people are gonna hug box the fuck out of you because you had something terrible happen. But that's, and it does matter the way you say stuff like this. I know I'm crying, that's fine, right? Because this sort of shit is really difficult, and most people don't know how they're gonna react. And every fucking dipshit, fake, sexless gigachad in chat who says, oh, I'll just stop it when it happens to me. I wanna meet you in a corner And you tell me to stop after I have you a bloody mess on the fucking ground. Let's use your thing. You're doing a wrong thing when in a lot of cases, the wrong thing or the right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think
Hillshire is a pedophile. He's a bad, bad man. I urge you, Stephen, to not watch his video recommendations on stream. I cannot, however, control what you do in private. Keep pushing P and grabbing her by the P. Trump out.
Do that. But we could just fly in and then.
Wait, I don't mean to cut in here.
Looks, it doesn't even matter.
What?
Is Fan, are you the person?
Oh no, you know me.
Oh my God, you're the person that wanted
me.
to put fat people in fucking death camps, like a fucking Nazi exterminating Jewish people.
That's me.
Holy shit!
Hopefully you wouldn't recognize me from that.
Oh my God.
Want me to explain it?
No.
I was quoting.
No.
A Jim Jeffries joke.
No. There is no. There's never an excuse for that. That is a.
Yes, there is.
Oh my God.
No, I was quoting a joke, Destiny.
Oh my
I was literally quoting a joke.
Unbelievable. Okay, sorry. Keep going. Don't let me interrupt.
Really offended by fat jokes.
I mean, it wasn't a fat joke. It was literally quoting a joke.
It wasn't like a joke. It was like, I want to genocide the fatties. That was your comment. But I mean, like, yeah, it's cool.
But I was quoting.
Do you recreationally quote Mein Kampf as well? Is that just like a meme? Did you say some shit to me, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up when I get a crossbow.
Yeah, we'll see, Gabriel. Okay, we'll see. Oh, psych! He was watching my stream. He's about to open his door because he thinks I'm running away. It's a delay. He'll open it. Fuck. Fucking loser. This time, though. Okay. This time. Okay.
Is pro-vax and has been published over 100 times. Destiny, have you really listened to the full episode?
Malone is not the co-inventor of the mRNA vaccine, and his only contribution to mRNA research was a paper that he did as like a grad student. He owns a few patents.
No, that's false.
That is absolutely
He was
true.
one of the many contributors to the mRNA vaccine. He did not write one fucking paper.
He had zero input whatsoever.
Why are we constantly dealing with these people who have never contributed anything outside of playing some fucking video games?
Okay.
A guy plays video games.
You're out of line.
Twitch,
You're way out of line. You're way out of line. You're way out of line. Gavin.
He's contributed. Do something. Do something besides letting people fuck your wife. Do something. The more we accomplish, the more you fucking inconsequential cunts trivialize our accomplishments. Mr. Mountain, Obama.
I'm spawning in.
I'm watching.
Oh, there's a Hellion. No!
Get the fuck out of here!
There's a Hellion. Don't open the top. Jesus. Don't open the top.
They're in here. Yeah, okay. Is Jiggler Yi or Pepe?
They're probably Pepe posters.
We should try and fight this, Toast. I think this is the most important fight.
We can't without just letting them in.
They're C4ing in. There's no fucking fighting.
Just to fucking loot up real quick.
I don't need.
Hey, Dad, if you're watching this and that was you, fuck you. You're dead to me.
Fucking shredded. We're gonna do the Voshmins tomorrow, though. It's the Rust Wipe. Rust Wipe. 12 o'clock tomorrow. We're gonna be listening to Vaush while we're running around hitting rocks. It's gonna be Giga Chad, okay?
So we like couldn't be together. It just didn't work out, unfortunately. And now with everything happening with Ukraine or whatever, I'm not too sure that it's going to be possible for her to even, or for us to even work out at all. Now, when she initially moved back.
Mel.
What?
Oh my god.
Steve?
Did you know they had Italian jokes here? You know what this is?
No.
What is it?
Liga?
Liga my balls.
About accidental rapes. When he says accidental rape, he means because the advice that men are getting is just don't rape. And when you ask most men, they can't even come to like a clear definition of what rape is. Kind of like how the three of us, I see stealthing as a huge consent violation. I see it as rape, as sexual assault on a definition level, not on a moral level. Destiny doesn't agree with us. So for him, it's just a guy taking off his condom to push boundaries, boys be boys, or whatever.
I never said
He's just,
boys be boys. Don't let him misquote me.
Sorry,
That's bullshit.
Well, then you can respond later on. Katie, finish.
I take it back. He never said boys be boys. He would never say
Thank
such
you.
a thing. Okay. Thank you for asserting your agency.
Thank you.
So when this guy
Just accept the descriptive ground and then move from there in your arguments. This idea that you have to run from it, or like Zizek said, anytime it's said that Jewish people are rich, well, now you've already lost the argument.
When they get to a level of success, they become lemmings. They become masochistic, ethno-masochistic. They become suicidal. And I believe that Swedes are like, all right, we made it to the top. Fuck me. And they start like playing Russian roulette, and they start like taking in, like the way that she married you is like alien. Like she's like, oh, good, easy prey. And she's eating you right now.
Okay.
The only way you can save this marriage, this relationship,
Good chance.
is to
Wait, hold on,
is
James.
to
We're getting to
start
the most important part.
drawing the line and saying, no, I'm in control now, bitch.
Okay, can I ask you a serious question? So, right now, the rule in our relationship is she's only allowed to fuck, I think it's 4 guys a day.
I don't want to hear that.
What should I bring that down to? Gavin, what do I bring that down to?
My ear holes.
I need you to tell me.
I can't hear that.
I don't know how to run my life. I need you to tell me, okay? What should I bring the number down to?
I want to focus on the 2 things. 1,
2 guys a day? 2 a day.
Swedes are suicidal,
2 a day.
just like Japanese, just like every successful.
Go out of your way to have a heartfelt chat with your stalker. Weirdo.
Nice. People are pissed that F1 grenades can be used in raids because they are not explosive. Oh, nice. Can we go back to the Bosch vid? No, you.
I'm open. Shoot me. Oh, he got me.
You did it wrong, Dono.
The idea of we don't need marriage, blah, 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 it's a super fun thing in your early 20s. But you went and got a starling from Europe, and she's going to devour you and everyone around you unless you can keep that cute little starling in control, because it is a fucking phoenix on fire. That thing is it's a fucking flailing, fiery bird that has a wingspan as big as a city block. You need to control her or you're all gonna die.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful bird.
Ask R.A. the Rug.
Laughing.
L, Nomi. Shouldn't have laughed. That's an L, Nomi. That's an L.
So
too bad. Too bad we didn't have on record Vosh laughing at a bunch of jokes about black people. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
What do you mean?
Don't get me wrong. I've definitely laughed at, like,
yeah. All right. Yeah. Fess up. Let's hear it.
laughing at edgy stuff. However,
yeah, let's hear it.
A person was raping me, and I told them no, and then they raped me harder, is, at least to me, not a statement that elicits any kind of humor response.
Yeah, there it is, you fucking beta bitch. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
I'm sorry.
Dude.
It's like, I'm sorry, I can't have these conversations.
The fucking cope, dude. Get the fuck out of here with this fucking cope, dude. I don't give a fuck what somebody laughs at. I don't give a fuck at people who laugh at George Floyd, dude. I don't give a fuck. What you laugh at should not
be
useless.
I would only say it to our Twitter.
Okay, I mean, like, why? Because confrontation in person is hard? Like,
because the constant portrayal of women as being the equivalent to a retarded child, I think is fucking disgusting. But if we want to treat women that way, that's fine. But we need to up the age of consent for them. Maybe get rid of their ability to vote until they're older as well. We need to treat them like children in all aspects of society. You don't get equal rights for equal lives. You don't get to have and enjoy all the privileges of being treated like an adult person that is capable of handling life. But then in like every interaction you have with a guy, all of a sudden the guy is supposed to have a supreme authority and control over himself, his body, his desires, everything going on. And the woman is expected to literally be able to assert herself as much as a fucking toddler could. That's fucking outrageous to me.
No, there's and it's not just word it better. You're just wrong in regards to like what like your boundary like expectations of people being able to say versus mine. And I would say yours is unreasonable.
I'm a dumb fuck. I shot an NPC. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I don't like